earlier, I was doing something that I had no business doing, because I should have just let my my sore heal, but I didn't. And earlier today at church, because I had grabbed my head and I was like, oh my god, my head was hurting. So I seen that the bottom of this was peeling, right? So my crazy butt is a habit that I got from my dad where I pick sores. So I was telling my daughter, cause she was in there, she's like, "Mommy, are you gonna peel it all off?" She's like, "I'm gonna stay here and watch." Cause she's like, I don't like sores neither." And while I was listening to her, I was like, "It's not a bad habit, but it's a bad habit." And I told her, I was like, "Yeah." I said, "Now that's one habit that I got from my daddy," and I just laughed. I was not expecting her response. Her response was, she was like, "I think your daddy think that all women are weak." And I had pause because I was like, okay, where'd that come from? And she was just like, "That's one thing about your daddy that I noticed." She was like, "Cause the way he talked to you, and I seen the way that he talked to his wife, but it was like when he talked to me, he switched up." I said, "Hmm." And I haven't talked to my daddy in like a few years, so I was like, well, out of all that, I got like, don't allow nobody to count you out. People think that you're weak because you tolerate stuff. People think that you're weak because you follow God's law and you realize that God hits a little bit harder than you can. So you no longer go back in your old ways to fight or defend you no more. People think that you're weak, so they're gonna count you out. They're gonna keep doing things to you because they want a reaction out of you because that's what they're used to. No matter what place it is, people want a reaction out of you, but they're not gonna get the reaction. So they just think that you're weak. They're not realizing that you just go to God in private, whether you have to cry it out, whether you have to get it out in whatever manner and tone that you have to get it out. People don't understand what you do in the private. That's why you're able to have peace and joy as you're going through it. And with her saying that, it was just like, yeah, my dad does. Like, he thinks that women are weak. See, there are certain type of men. This is why the jealousy that I've always had was for men, not females. Because when females do it, it just seems a little bit weird. Like, what you jealous of? But the jealousy my whole life came more from men. The competitiveness, the like you ain't got your own grind, like you a man, you supposed to be the provider anyway. Like I'm like this because life did this to me. Like I don't just I jack of all trades. Like there are certain people that want there are certain people that you attract, but they don't like you because of your uniqueness. They don't like you because of your drive. They don't like you because some of them have to be motivated to do something. When people are not understanding that for some of us, it's a lifestyle of how we move because we've done been in survival mode for so long. It's like we don't even know how. Even when we're still, we don't know how not to not do something. Like we have to be busy. Or we have to like, okay, when life happens, like we're not sitting making excuses. Oh well, like we know what's in our hands. We're not making excuses. We just go jump to the next thing. Okay, like try to figure it out. Like God, what's next? Like come on, like what you gonna do? Like and it's like the more that you walk with God, that becomes your posture. Like God, what's next? Like I ain't gonna worry about this because listen, God is in control. You can't control anything that is not in your control. God is the one that has the authority of all things, even when we lose control of ourselves. But see, people think that you're weak because of who you're becoming, not realizing that you're becoming the greater version of you that you didn't even think that you could be. You don't fought some things, but allow people to continue to think that you're weak. Allow them to continue to do what they want to do behind the scenes to disrupt your peace, to try to disrupt your peace. Try to come against you in their secret place, in their darkness, because of their insecurities and where they're at in life. And there's no way we could be serving the same God. There's no way that you call yourself a Christian or you say that you're my friend or you want to be my friend. Because at this point, I don't even care about that because I see past that, but yet God can show me my Judas, and it's just like I could have a conversation in front and be kind and do all this, but still remain humble and kind. I don't have to backlash. And this is where God can trust you. See, people think that you're weak. Nah, God really does fight a little bit harder. So if you come against me, understand you're not fighting me. You're fighting the big man. You ain't fighting me because I know to be still now. I know to hold my peace. So to certain people, and see, certain people are keeping tabs on you, and you may not even know it. And like God been showing me things that remind me of my mother. And I told somebody this today, like, because it's a video that keeps popping up. Oh, it's your mother, it's your mother. And God been showing me, because like, in Baltimore, I have not seen as many Massachusetts tags lately. And that's where my mom is from. It's your mother. Like, God will show you who's doing what. And the last time that I seen her, she was real skinny. How people that I'm seeing now that be doing witchcraft and like, and they become, their bodies becoming real skinny, looking bonish, and that's the last time I see my mama. She was looking. So whatever she do, listen, God, I pray for her and her healing. But hey, there's nothing I can do, couldn't control that. We all make choices and path, and we don't know who in our family are doing things that they have no business doing against us, because God will show you. But yet you are protected. You are the one God chose. They didn't do it. They couldn't handle it. But God chose you to break the chains, the barriers. God broke you down. He humbled you because you allowed him to. You allowed him to show you you. You ain't get mad. You may not like what you had to go through, but you didn't get mad. You endured that process to change. So let people call you weak. Let people think that you're weak, because your strength comes from God anyways. We are weak. We are nothing anyway without God. So allow people to do what they got to do. Family, friends, exes, whatever it is, allow people to do what they got to do. Go do what you got to do. Because the one that defends me is coming. The one that defends you is coming. And people don't realize that God ain't playing, because he hitting people harder a lot quicker and swiftly now about his children. So don't play a dangerous game of coming after someone or thinking that somebody is weak. And it's 9 out of 10 people that's in your past. And for her to bring that up, it's your family that's doing stuff. It's not just me. It's your family that's doing things that you don't even know because of where they're at in life. The misery, they're blessed to curse. My daddy may have the wealth. He may have the house. He may have whatever it is. But yet, you're cursed with being over 600 pounds. You're cursed with not living a lavish life. You can have that, but you're still empty inside. You're hating. You bitterness is so much, but yet I still love him. I love my mama too. God taught me, because he became what they couldn't even be to me. So I love them. I forgive both of them. I wish them the best, whatever, however they choose. But their path isn't for me, and I'm not carrying their burdens. You're not carrying your burden. You're the burdens of your family. Some of y'all need to stop carrying the burdens of your family. It's not meant for y'all. If they couldn't carry if your parents couldn't carry their stuff, it's not meant for you. Why do you got to carry the burdens of everybody else, provide for everybody else? You're supposed to provide for the family that God has given you, that he's creating out of you. Nothing more and less. He says help. And if your mother and your father are those that have been faithful unto God, then yes, before the church helped them, you help them. But baby, if they ain't the faithful, I will help you. But other than that, we going about our business. If you ain't raised us right, like this is the Bible. This is why I love the Bible and how God got me together. Because baby, I understand and know now. Like, listen, I know who to help, how to help, and what God says of the Bible. When it comes down to family, I ain't carrying nobody's weight. The church is not responsible to carry the weight of a widow, of someone older, if they are faithful and they are of God and follow His laws and decrees. If you can do it, if you can take care of them, then you got to take care of them. But in this season, allow people to fall, allow people to miss out on you, allow people to think that you're weak, that you're nothing, because that's how they feel about themselves at the end of the day. But you continue to be who God called you to be, and you shine and you don't dim you, because you're important to God, and you need to